Okay, I'm going to talk about Bollywood. Bollywood is a name for Hindi film industry in India, and it's kind of taken from Hollywood, and B represents Bombay. It's the older name for Mumbai. So that's why they replaced H from Hollywood to Bollywood, and it's okay. So how the Indian film industry started is the first film, Raja Harishchandra, was made in May 1913, and it was directed, produced, everything by a person called Dadasaheb Phalke, and it was it was filmed at Coronation Theatre in Mumbai. This is some of the pics from it. Okay, now let's go to some older movie stars. This is Raj Kapoor, and that's Gurudhat. Raj Kapoor's family is still in film industry, like his great granddaughters and all, they are still working and they are big stars. And Gurudhat, I don't know about his family, but he was a very great star. His film Pyasa is one of the Time magazine's all-time favorite movies. Yeah, now let's come to Mughal-e-Azam. It's one of my favorite, and it's the biggest Indian film ever. Like the time when whole film in India was made in less than 1 million rupees. A set of Mughal-e-Azam cost more than 1 million rupees. Just and the set was for just one song in 3.5 hour movie. And yeah, she's the heroine of Mughal-e-Azam. Oh, in India we call lead actress as heroine and lead actor as hero. So Madhubala is the heroine of Mughal-e-Azam. She is like one of the finest actor and most beautiful heroines in Indian film history. And she died pretty early, and she was active till 1960s. Okay, now let's get to trends. Now, most of you won't understand what do I mean by trends, but in India, if one film is a hit, then you have many films on the same plot or something like that. So yeah, in older days there used to be a villain. Okay. Yeah, this is one of the most successful Indian movie, DDLJ. It's Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge, and like I'm giving this presentation on 20th October, and it was released on 20th October 1995, and it's still running in Mumbai. So it's like 15 years, and it's still in theatre. Yeah, now let's get to songs. Indian movies, basically Bollywood movies, are full of songs. So songs maybe they are either Indian classical, Western, or folk. And nowadays we have something called as item songs. So they are in every Indian movie, and it has nothing to do with the movie. It's just for people to dance. Okay. When we talk about songs, we should talk about Lata Mangeshkar. She is one of the greatest singers in India. She has around 30,000 solo recordings and duet and everything, like more than 30,000. And she is still active. When she started her career, she used to sing for heroines who are 30 years younger than her, and now she sings for the ones who are older. Okay, that was clips are not the other way around. Yeah, sorry. The clips are not moving. She is okay. Okay, dance are the integral part of Bollywood movies. Like when there are songs, there has to be dance. She's Madhubala, and okay, no, she's Madhuri. She was in one of the clips in the earlier slide, and she's like a dancing diva in Indian film industry. She's still active in a couple of films, and she's known for her dances. When she started in the films, she used to get nervous when her choreographer, used to teach her dance, and now it's other way around. Okay, now Amitabh Bachchan is also he's the biggest superstar in India. So Sholay was one of his hits, and yeah, in this pic, this is Amitabh Bachchan and this is his son. And it was in the movie, his son played his father, so that was the movie. Yeah, influences on Bollywood. So most of the Bollywood movies are taken from Sanskrit ethics or some Indian literature, theatre, Parsi theatre or Urdu theatre, Urdu drama. From there they take the movie. Yeah, and Hollywood remakes is a very common thing. Indian culture and Bollywood. So I think they are quite linked to each other. Like in India, we have this whole culture of celebrating Diwali with movies. So most of the movies release on Diwali days, and like I bought like 20-30 tickets on last Diwali day, so everyone in the family goes for movie. Yeah. Now this is masala movies, so these movies don't have any story. They don't. They are just to entertain people, and like you have everything that an Indian can find entertaining in them. But there are people who like to explore with their creativity. So for them there is parallel cinema. They are mostly box office flops. Some of those are great hits. And these are some of the guys who work in parallel movies. And no one of them is a big superstar. So is kind of moving to some people. Yeah. And Bollywood is basically named for only Hindi film industry, but in India we have Telugu, Bengali, Marathi, then Robot, Tamil. So all these industries together in India, they make around 2,000 movies per year. So that's the average, 2,000 movies per year. And there are some other languages also, Bhojpuri and all. So this is kind of some numbers. So we have 1,000 multiplexes, 11,000 single screens, and this is the number of tickets that they sell every year. But still the profit is less than Hollywood. And they sell more tickets than Hollywood. Okay. Yeah. We have some film festivals in India. These two are which are really famous. Indian Film Festival of India and Pune International Film Festival. International Film Festival of India is held in Goa every year, and they have this very nice event of beach screening. So they have a very huge screen on beach and they screen the movie there. Yeah, that's all.